Greetings everyone, boys and girls. This is James here speaking. And how's it going? And as you can see, this is right at the beginning of the video. I have a book with the mecha cyborg hands. So the left-handed, with it does have a robotic 4 fingers. It doesn't have the 5 fingers. I could handle it. I can't handle this where to hold it up. This where the hands will look like this. So it's a left hand. I bought with the toy vintage, but my friend is shopkeeper said like, as if I think it is like a few days ago. Okay. All right, boys and girls. So here's what I have to filming at this, where the live action videos are right here. So I gotta be had to. I was as a reminder for the thinking that this might be the videos for the last year's what I would talk about what happened, the rise, fall, and the fate of the Nawnii channel. So she's been out of existing as social media before, so it was uploaded like a few months ago because I was been the long busy times that I've been at men's like before I have the jobs, and I've been doing the swimming trainer, the swimming, the sport game competition. So it makes it really happier, so very much better. So with upsized moments this year. So what we have to hear. So let's get to talk about that. And I really remember. So I don't really remember or do remember this at that time. So that time's like a trouble history from her. So do you really recognize to remember her channels of what happened like a few years ago, or has a long time? It's like a 10+ years where they actively her to YouTube channels but like before. And this is might be that had as wherever it's at the beginning it might be that's gonna be Edward to start with at the beginning excuse me, it's going to be at the beginnings of the fate of the Nawnii channels where the elephants existing into silence. I have the gotta had the research that I would think of that. I'm not really I'm not might be type of the surely there's a speech was a talk about the Nawnii where the passing it's Nawnii passing the inactively to her social media as went off this where this silent is really sure. Still have to check it this, but let me think about it. I was talking to slow and slurredly to the words about it. It's where the explanations that has happened right now. So I gotta be to the thinking that had I was reminded for the thinking the Nawnii channels without of existing, and she went to the currently to the private her social media and to the never seen that persons where they never shown for the her face, and doesn't have to doesn't has the public the public eyes the sidely for the person here. So let me go to start with the talk at like the rise, fall, and the fate of the Nawnii has the downgradings of Furry Arts and Animation channel. So let's see how they're gonna be speaking into it, shall we, boys and girls? So this might be just had to research at the talk of the might been slow and slur does have the nonsense had any of the corrections for her life condition. So let me just try to talk straight to it, shall we? And let's get to start with it. Nawnii is quite a bit kind her content creators as social media platform, and she begins with the content creators the things having to make to the genres where the art and animation instead has a furry animals the stuff that's rather she made the speed paint videos that goes to the publicly. Once she's been made for the popularly so the rises up to gather more subscribers that started by the Nawnii fans for the around the worldwide. And including myself, I've been first watch her videos, the channels that she's been she's been kindness and pretty good, the normal person for the regularly, and she focused creating this something that might been different topics, the different the videos uploading things that had there is have a dramatically stuff, controversially to talk about the situations that a bad person was, has the criminally the YouTubers topic, things where things is where the really bad things, the bad decision has happened here. She kept it uploading videos that talk about the situations where the picking one of the bad persons that guy had, who where has a wrong decisions for the pull of it that black market online some disturbing disgusting stuff that's all kinds of stuff. And then afterwards, until something that she went falling apart and is going to downgrading to her channel. And she started thinking like us, but you know, like that I can't just say so. So let's like talk like a chocolate skin. So it has the defendants for children's children is have the kind of chocolate skin there. There's a white chocolate, that's right, a dark chocolate there. And she was originally to try to talk about that Black Lives Matters, the Black old tempers, the Halloween spirit, the conspiracy, the whatever it's offensive it was like to chocolate though, but she refused. But and then afterwards, and she makes a miserable. I think that she makes us not feeling that she has to suffer from the mental health issues that she get like a depressing, and she has a hopeless and powerless so that what she has done this her bad actions or the before. And anyone said someone said people think that they think about what they saw that's where the community posted, but as a result of that, the Nawnii said that Nawnii that she actually did on purpose and to make the people get mad at her as an explosive and try to destroy the. Let me think. I might put nothing about it like dramatically to exaggerating to some aggressively to the advantage to spread to poke it to her to channel to the put to the badly things and negatively the impacting to her to channel. And she might be to get to depressing but it makes it miserable, desperate, and always all alone. And until that she decided to private her channel and a private her to social media to completely scrubs as out of it existing to never going to the public sight on the public eyes. That's where the figure this. And then afterward though, most of Navi fans are worried that talk about this, but her life, the conditions, where she was been, that she was she's been just lived out of nowhere to live the United States, and she takes this brother advantage this brother takes pack it up to move into towns and another towns so the publicly. And if there's someone people try to catch this brother Navi, but she's been out of it there as she's been long gone spread publicly, and she went to the private her life, and has not quite been too long to until that she get older, and it goes like a few years spread like 2030s, 2040s, 2050, and then she get turns old to that like Auntie Navi, so formerly her YouTube channel. Formerly the Furry Arts and Animations of what she was created, and it's just she makes her the ones the personal ones of things that she went to the regular person, or possibly that she went to real jobs. I don't know that. I don't know that how it was she was living it just but out of existing and then never going to publicly, but I might be able to figure out that I might be able to figure out that it is currently the fate unknown that has as is certain the dooms that the fate of Navi channel. Navi fans just got it out, said unsubscribing to her channel after says she's been private her YouTube channel to gone out existing. You know, everyone's now free. As everybody has freedom, has free from the troubled history what she was been created, and she did on purpose. She did she getting like a depressing, and she makes a sadness as unforgivable so that nobody ever likes her. Nobody likes to have the apologies to what she was did there, because she did on purposely the tore from the children's bread chocolate skin like that, and never talk about this set. So, and guess what? It's Navi fans, well, formerly the Navi fans that has without the veins and never but to going to never to go for the further to the afterward that goes through. And therefore there is a YouTube fandompedia, the Navi page, and it has they decided to, just because of that, they decided to delete it, her page, and deleted the fandompedia page. That's what they did on purpose, has resulted that they did on the purpose, torching the some to controversial impacting the dramatically to what she was created. And guess what? As Navi says, out of existing, currently the fate unknown. And she went to the she tried to get away to the with this as well possible to live there, and what she lived out of nowhere for the United States, where she tried to move the house, the towns, the buildings, blah 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 blah. To someone, the people just to talk about the hey, where she was been, said where she go? Was this where Navi just got out existing, and you know that. You know, it's after good to say. And of course, but introduce myself for me, I don't support furry artists, but I was a little bit, it's okay to furry arts, speed paint videos. I've been watching the furry speed paint videos, they did on it purposely. I'm just going about it publicly to the YouTube here. Instead, I wanted to have to move on to it. I wanted to accept it to move on to the bigger and a better place. And I have to decided to create the content without getting any sort of big problems. Never talk about that. I wouldn't never talk about the dramatically, controversially, negatively, the impacting sort of that, all kind of outcomes, something like that. And included it does for the Navi life, the conditions for out of existing for the currently fate unknown as a certain the doom. And guess what, the boys and girls? Everyone has freedom from the Navi channels, the formerly fans. So if you want to support like me, and I'll do to make this sort of regular video style I can make this 7-second Vine legacy videos and short videos, and to get rid of more fans for the support of our country. Look at it like me, and I really love to appreciate this brother to you all boys and girls. So alright, that's quite a bit of short talk about it. And I like to talk with American teen people. So I usually have to talk with chocolate familiar skins with handsome man and beautiful woman that tan skins. Chocolate. I usually have to talk with conversations regularly. It's a nice to speak with them, but I didn't say that. I didn't say that nonce after said so. I never to talk to the mature languages for my life. So I'll keep it to try to be the very best. When I try to accept it, learn the lessons where I have to studying how long to studying and doing so, and where to keep enough memories for them, memorize that Navi. Out of existing at the YouTube channel, so nothing much to happen, and most of our Navi videos been removed, privated, and guess what? There is the Navi re-uploading. If you wanted to see the videos of what remains her videos, that topics, as actually she's been dropped her career to Furry Arts and Animation and YouTube content creators. And that's what happens. And I feel that she felt the miserable sadness as Navi begins hopeless and powerless. Introduce myself. Me, like me, I'm true successor, Ronnie Smith 3.5. I'm currently in attendance at the Mountain King Studios, Shoot 'em Up Dev Studio, Miss Size, and without getting the bad problem, and without getting the apparent for reason. In fact, that's what I've seen for the two of them that got been involved. So I would never go into the Discord server the same spot to go through, and I wanted to focus on the independently produce ourselves, me and my fellow friends, and especially at the. I could have been making this for this short speed paint videos so that onto the social media platform. Things I had to upload it and make this short videos as 7 seconds of the Vine legacy. I just make it look like this. I had to increase the amount of more fans, more supporters, and more subscribers, and all that stuff. Okay, I've been planning this for the future development of some time in the future, but not today. It has been like 2 years. The rise, fall, and the fate of the Navi channel, and she get like depressed over it. So she never interacting her social media against. She's not gonna be interacting her social media against it. She was never seen person again. So she lived in the she went on to the regular persons of the United States out of it existing and out of nowhere, but without any of the public eye has an eye spot there. Okay, that's about it, the boys and girls. So if you want to visit support like me, and if you wanted to see more of the videos, so make sure you have subscribe our personal channels. I'll just upload the videos for the video archive for you, what I've been doing, what I can do the uploaded stuff on the social media platforms. Make sure you have a like, share, subscribe the personal channel, including our James Bland channel. So I have designer developer channel, arts and animation, filmmaking, assistant designers, and additional channels and all that the cool stuff. So yeah, I guess that's about it to the boys and girls. So thank you all for watching this video. So, and if you want to put the support as a fans about me, so subscribe to our personal channel, and I'll do to try to be the very best. I'll keep it to try the future development to sometime in the future, and I'll be turned to be like Uncle James, like me, and I will be turned like 30 years old at currently the adulthood state, and I'll to keep it rooted up to try to be keep it to cheers me up, and also for the fans, and so I don't really to love to appreciate to you all as American bros and American team friends and excuse me, as American Asians and South Korean people. I like as well. I love the K-pop music, so. And not much I have to say, so that's all pretty much I have to say. Thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you for the next new videos. This is James here speaking. We're signing out. Have a good day, boys and girls, and as always, later. Take care of yourself, boys and girls.